All right. So this is Rob, Affordable Honest Auto Repair. I'm a little perturbed by a situation, and I decided I'm not going to do the runaround by calling this company and calling that company because one of them. So okay, here's what happened. I did the initial. I got my newer truck, uh, probably a year ago. And I let it sit in a parking lot for about a month while I was doing repairs on it. I was just basically gutting out a lot of parts and replacing parts because I wanted new stuff on the road. And even though the coils did work, I said no. I'm going to change all of them. I want everything with fat OEM parts. So I want to make sure that once I get on the road, there's no turning back. There's no problems, nothing like that. So I started looking around for I replaced everything. I started looking around for the coils. The coils were stinking expensive for this type. I mean, I could have, gotten a different version instead of ACDelco. I could have gotten like BWD or Standard or something like that from one of these stores. But I was intent on getting, and I knew I was gonna find a good deal. So first, I think I found a set off of Amazon or eBay, and the deal was amazing, but turned out to be a scam. Somebody sent me bad parts, and they were bad parts because none of them fired right. I don't know where they got them, but they scammed me and ended up. Oh, it was through eBay, so eBay ended up working with me. And anyway, so it's not about that. Then I decided, okay, well, I found another deal through which costs a little more, but I found another deal through Amazon, and I figured Amazon was more reputable. I mean, I've been dealing with them for a long time. They have pissed me off quite a bit, but every a lot of these worldwide companies that get bigger don't increase in quality. They increase in services, but not in service. So I said, okay, I'm going to get this. I had to squeeze out an extra few bucks, which is hard sometimes, but I went through Amazon and picked out. I found ACDelco coils that I wanted, and I bought them. And I installed them like a new kid at Christmas. Oh, or like a kid at Christmas. I was so happy. I think within a couple months, a couple or three, probably a couple of them died on me, and I'm like, well, what's going on? And I think I did. I went between Amazon and ACDelco, and both. Well, one says, well, your window of return is over. We can't do anything for you. ACDelco said, well, you have to go through Amazon. You're not gonna do anything through our company because you bought it from them. And I'm like, catch 22. I don't remember what the outcome of that was. I really don't. I think Amazon just kind of like they played the we don't speak English thing. But I really don't remember the outcome of that. Normally I do spearhead something until I get it done. I'm used to having to really fight with Amazon for them to use some common sense and back up the customer service guarantee, and usually it works. But this time, I think that I ended up, I got something from a store down the street just because, like, sometimes you just don't have time for the hassle. So that was the first time. And then lately, about within the past 2 or 3 weeks, I noticed the car running rough again. I'm like, come on, man. And again, after working on your car so many times, you start getting afraid to work on it because you just don't want to look at it anymore. You just want it to work, and you just want to keep on doing your thing. you get afraid of it, nervous about it. So I looked up some videos and some info about certain symptoms that the car is having because I have an '05 Tahoe, and I get the rare kind that has mysterious problems. I've replaced nearly everything on the vehicle, nearly everything. All right. And I've got mysterious problems. I'm like, come on, man. So I figured like everything under the hood was still good. So I sorry for the long commentary. I'm telling you why I'm getting to it, because I hate it when people start a video and they just talk forever. But I'm getting to a certain point. It's necessary. I had my friend come over. I did a few tests myself, couldn't figure anything out. Looked up something that says, you know what? Sometimes whenever you have a multiple misfire, it's because of this. I'm like, okay. And I measured the science about it. I'm like, okay, that does make sense, I guess. Because the science has to make sense to me first. If the science doesn't make sense to me, I know it's nonsense. So I got that part, and which goes beside the gas tank, and I installed it to no avail. I'm glad I got the part, because now it's there. And I got it for a very, very, very nice little price, so that was good. Nothing happened. I begged my friend, hey, I got a friend who's basically like an engineer-minded, right? Naturally gifted like an engineer. I love the guy. He's always busy. Comes over. We play around with it today. And he really just used some common sense stuff that embarrassed me, because I forgot to do I forgot to do this stuff. And plus, I didn't think about it because all the coils are new. They're all new. So he goes through and we found one, and then he rearranges it with a couple of other ones. He says, well, there you go. Here's your coils, Ben. I'm like, damn, the coils are new. I said, and he goes, I told you, you should go to the junkyard. And I will never condone that, especially for an electronic part, because, anyway. But I said, no, I'm not doing that. He goes, well, that way you can get 4 of them, and one of them's bound to work. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing that. So I figured out it's bad. So I started, and I'll show you what I got because of this situation. And actually, I don't know what the longevity is. So one place that I liked the parts, their network was all screwed up. So when I bought the part from them and I show up, no one had called me to say, hey, we don't have it on the shelf. So we had to back out of that order, and nobody knew anything, and it pissed me off. This place was right next door, so I ended up getting I still wanted something different, because I honestly don't trust this brand, but it's what I got. Now this is the old one, and maybe you can read that. It does say ACDelco. It's one of the ones that I got from Amazon. I really don't know if they're authentic or not. I don't know if they're some Chinese ripoff. I don't know. It says ACDelco on it, and he read it too. And I'm like, well, I don't get it. Because, but one thing I noticed is on the metal part, nowhere on the metal part does it have the stamp on it. It only says it up here on the plastic. So there's a possibility that these are Chinese knockoffs. So I don't know if that's the situation or not, but I've had it, man. And there's no guarantee that if I would have paid the 4 times the amount that they're really worth by going to the dealership to get them, that it would have been any different. I really don't know the difference. But, on the website, it shows that they're authentic ACDelco. So, I don't know if that's the situation or not. I know that on Amazon is only a distribution company. So, wherever they got them from, I don't know. I shudder to say that ACDelco's quality is going down. I don't know. I really don't know. But just keep that in mind. When you buy stuff off of Amazon, you better be very, very, very careful. You got to pay attention to who's actually selling it. What especially with automotive parts. Electronic automotive parts, you got to be careful. I don't understand how this. Like I said, I'm not going to call them and go in circles with them, and I think I ended up spending $55 on this one. Money that I don't have, but I ended up spending $55 on this one. And once I did flip it, the car ran smooth after that, gladly. I don't know how long the part will last. At this point, I kind of don't care. I'm just glad to know that that's the problem. So, what about the other coils that I bought from them? I don't know, but I know that next time it starts, because I have a new fuel pump in there, so I know none of the fuel related stuff is bad. I knew it was an electrical problem. I just didn't know what part. So I don't really have anything else to say. I just wanted to show you guys that. I don't know if you were able to see the ACDelco stamp that was on the plastic, but from what I remember, the dealer ones, I don't know if that's older model or if they. I don't really know the evolution of how they manufacture the stuff. It did not have an ACDelco stamp on the steel, but I don't know if they still do that. I don't know if they do just different things between models and year ranges or not. I'm actually going to leave the comments open on this one, so if anyone knows the difference, let me know. But once you replace the coil, you should never have to replace it again. All right, gotta go.